Hello and welcome back to the Common Colt Podcast, a Colts podcast with real takes and no clickbait. I'm Josh Hudgens, joined by Dan Hertzler. Dan, what's up?
Not too much. Enjoying the summer, enjoying, just some time down or, time off really from just major Colts news. And so we kind of throwing out some different topics, some things to discuss a little bit. It makes you think a little bit. You got a really good one here. It makes us kind of look back in the past a little bit. What's your topic for today, Josh?
Yeah, obviously being a Colts fan, and I'll be the first one to admit, I was an Andrew Luck worshiper almost. I mean, and maybe a little cliche, and typically I'm not this way, but Andrew Luck was my favorite player growing up. The Colts drafted him when I was in high school, and I just clung to him immediately because he kind of helped soothe that pain of losing Peyton Manning. So ever since Andrew Luck retired, I feel like as Colts fans, we never really have moved on. We've gotten these stopgap guys or guys who we thought were going to help us move on, but they really didn't because they're short-term dudes. Anthony Richardson is the first guy who I think really can really help the Colts move past Andrew Luck. And it's kind of, it feels weird because it's been so long since his retirement, but I feel like we still haven't moved past him. There's comeback rumors still people like cling on to, or if there's a picture of him on a bicycle working out, people are like, oh, Andrew Luck's coming back. Like, I don't know. What are you thinking?
Well, first of all, you started every one of those rumors, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you were the guy behind every rumor saying Andrew Luck was coming back. Let's just be honest there. Hey, this is what happens when a guy just kind of leaves the way Andrew Luck did. It was such a weird thing. He's still within, quote unquote, his prime of quarterback years. You don't see this very often. Maybe Barry Sanders left a little bit early. Calvin Johnson maybe a little bit early. Some defensive guys for maybe some health reasons, other reasons left early. But you've never really seen a quarterback kind of do what Andrew Luck did. And then, like you said, the guys that followed him right after, just older guys, no one that you could really like kind of grow up with, as you mentioned. Andrew Luck was the guy that came in high school, so you felt like you grew up with Andrew Luck, and so now this is it, and this is why I think it's an exciting time, because we get to grow with Anthony Richardson, and we've admitted it's going to be a growing experience. But my question really back to you though, Josh. What does it take from Anthony Richardson, or what is he going to have to do, say, over the next 3 years, not this one first year, but over the next 3 years? What's he gonna do to fully exercise those Andrew Luck demons? Because he can't be a disappointment. He's got to do something. What's he got to do?
Well, I'm gonna try to give a tangible like record thing maybe, or wins and losses, but beyond that, I think Anthony Richardson helps the Colts move past Andrew Luck because he is the first quarterback we've had that provides one thing. When you think about Matt Ryan, when you think about Carson Wentz, you're a little nervous. You're like, oh, okay, hopefully, this might turn out. We'll see. Anthony Richardson provides hope. Andrew Luck, when Peyton Manning left, he provided hope. He's like, okay, you know what? This franchise isn't in bad hands here. We got reason to believe. And this is what Anthony Richardson provides us. Now, if this guy comes out and he's a bust and he doesn't develop like we hope he's going to, then I think we're going to struggle to move past him. But I'm thinking if this guy in a few years is a playoff caliber quarterback who helps the Colts win regular season games, win playoff games, honestly, at some point in his career, he'll probably have to win a Super Bowl. I think he'll have to be at some point. Otherwise, Colts fans will go back and say, I wish Andrew Luck never retired, because we wouldn't have been in this situation. And he said he just completely altered our franchise. But if we end up with Anthony Richardson, who wins us the Super Bowl, then I feel like we can move past it.
Man, I don't know what you're smoking over there. You're just crazy talking. I mean, Andrew Luck never won a Super Bowl. So I think you're putting things way too high for Anthony Richardson. You know what? Again, I know we can't predict the future here, but I think just to quantify what we're talking about, if Anthony Richardson wins us one playoff game in the next 3 years, okay, again, you look at the AFC, it is stacked right now. I mean, this is the wrong conference to be in when you look at the quarterbacks they're going against. So if Anthony Richardson can get us one playoff win, I think those kind of demons are gone. Okay. I know I'm treading on sacred ground with you. I know as we're one fanboy, Andrew Luck is there, but again, he was a high caliber quarterback. He won a lot of games. His team wasn't always the best. I think he was a super winning quality guy, but he never did. So to me, one playoff win from Anthony Richardson, we can move on. We can put that era behind us, and we can move forward. Can you pull it back a little bit, Josh? Are you able to pull this back a little bit?
See, listen, I think we do a good job of being objective on our show usually, and this might be the time.
Except for Andrew Luck.
That's
your one weakness, man.
It's a weakness of mine, and I think, and now we're opening up wounds again. But I think the thing that pains me or pains Colts fans the most is not really that he was amazing for the time he did play, but what was setting up to be the second act of his career of greatness. I mean, the offensive line was coming up together, the defense with Shaq Leonard was coming together, and then he left then. I feel like that the mystery of what to come is what is more painful than what was.
Well, to add to that too, again, I mean, Tom Brady was still Tom Brady, but there wasn't this huge kind of juggernauts in front of them. I mean, the Colts could have just looked at, hey, we just got to get by the Patriots. There wasn't, the Chiefs weren't there yet. Bills weren't there yet. Bengals weren't there yet. I mean, Steelers were still pretty good in that time, but they had their own issues. It was really just the Patriots. So yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, Richardson, if he is a playoff caliber guy and he's winning a game or two here and there, and he's not a laughing, and we can actually like buy his jersey and know like we're not going to have to put it at Goodwill the next year, then I think that in its own will be a nice soothing piece for the Colts.
I really think it's the growing up with them. I think that's the part that you really identified with Andrew Luck, and that's the part, hey, a new generation, some of those older guys, hey, we know some of those guys we grew up with. We get to do that now with Anthony Richardson. I got you down to 1 or 2 playoff games. Okay, so I feel like I've done some success. I would love to know in the comments, hey, what is it going to take from Anthony Richardson? What is he? Are you more like Josh? He's got to actually get us to a Super Bowl, win a Super Bowl, or you're a little bit more like me? Hey, we're just looking for one playoff game. But curious what the comments are, seeing what is it going to take from Anthony Richardson to kind of get us past the Andrew Luck kind of era, the demons that the Colts are facing.
Here's a question of the day. This is a bad question, so our Colts fans don't railroad me. Would you rather take Anthony Richardson right now, not knowing what he is, or if Luck called Irsay and he's in playing shape, would you take Luck back?
Oh, Anthony Richardson in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
you can't be that far away removed from the play or from the NFL football and then just work your way back into it. I mean, come on. And how old is he now? I mean, his birthday, his social security number. How old is he?
Yeah, he's in his early 32, 33. I think he'd have
he's older than that. He's got to be older than that.
No, he's
that's it.
I think he'd have to take a bath in WD-40. I mean, he'd be rusty, but I think I would probably take Richardson.
Oh my goodness!
But it pains me. It pains me.
That's impressive that you would even consider the question. That's impressive.
So hey, that's just I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably being biased here, but we pride ourselves in not usually being that way, so that's okay one time. Let us know what you think, guys, in the comments. Stay tuned for more Colts content. If you subscribe to our channel, it means so much to us. Again, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.